I don't like you being far away from me at any time. You know.
Oh yeah. Do you get,
I get anxious.
Okay, because you're dependent on me.
Like for emotional support, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for emotional support.
Yeah.
Like
Milky's.
you're like my like moral support dog. You know, like how like.
It's not moral support dog. It's a fucking, what is it? What's it actually called? There's a name for it. It's a
Service dog.
not a service dog, but that's another thing.
The golden retrievers, the ones that like.
It's like a.
Because you don't give off golden retriever energy.
No, I'm
You
not
give
talking
off-
about blind people and dogs. I'm talking about fucking.
You give off.
What are they
like,
called? You were legitimately saying it, but it's actually called something else.
I think you give off like maybe
Something
Jack
support-
Russell kind
something
of
support
energy.
dogs. Something support.
I
Dogs.
give off Labrador energy. You give off like maybe Pitbull energy. I give you that maybe.
Emotional support
Animal.
animal. Right.
That's what I
What
said.
if there
isn't
was
it?
a fine? No.
What do I moral?
What if there's a yeah? You said moral. It's not protecting your morals.
You are though.
Oh,
You
you
are.
oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of am. Yeah. What if your dog just like you're walking around and shit, and you just like throw your fucking litter at the floor, and your dog just barks at you and goes
Would-
litter.
Oh, like
Right, litters.
oh yeah,
It's like
yeah,
litter,
yeah. He's not happy.
That's
yeah.
a moral support dog then, because he's born the
He's-
moral.
he's-
of-
yeah,
he's supposed to be a
he's-
good human.
Yeah, like he's a good
Yeah,
Samaritan, and
yeah.
he's like trying to keep.
I need a
truth from-
financial support dog.
Yeah, one that can make.
Yeah,
you,
one that makes me money while I'm away.
Like you needed to have his
You know what I
Instagram
mean?
page, like yeah.
yeah,
like,
yeah, like he runs my socials.
Yeah. Oh no, I thought he would like have his own page.
Oh,
He's famous,
yeah,
he's-
yeah, and he runs it because I can't be far right.
Yeah, he's running his own.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he gives you the money from it. He's like your sugar doggy.
Sugar doggy. That
Yeah.
sounds kind of weird.
Well, how else are you pleasing him?
Treats.
Interesting.
Yeah, it gets kind of uncomfortable when you like
I
slope that.
I can't believe I listened to something today that said there's a really good power move where like you know how when
Reddit.
is that Reddit feet? Is
Nah,
that
it's
TikTok
not.
feet?
It's not. I've actually seen it in a very long time.
Fair enough. See what page it is that it's recommending you.
Don't let News of World.
Ah, trash.
Don't
Anyway.
let rising bill stop you standing up to Putin. If Ukraine falls, Vlad will storm across Europe, warns Zelensky. Well, I doubt it, but
Yeah, that would take quite a lot to storm across all of Europe.
right.
What happened to your phone, by the way? You smashed it.
Oh, that's just the screen protector.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I need to get a new one eventually.
But yeah, no, very unlikely. Like, how hard would it go across all of Europe?
He's not going to.
All of
I
Europe.
think he only cares to take Ukraine.
Yeah, Ukraine are getting shit on.
He just
still,
wants
hey.
the old fucking Soviet Union back, and so do we. That's why we have this.
Ukraine are really getting shit on in 2023. Hey, 2023 is not Ukraine's year. Can we confirm right now that Ukraine has not been 2023?
Why would it not be its year? I mean,
It's just that nothing's gone right in Ukraine, right?
why would you say 2023? That's next year.
Is it? Are we in 2022? Oh, 2022 has not been Ukraine's year.
It actually somewhat has.
What? They've got more publicity
Usyk?
than ever.
Usyk?
Yeah, wasn't he like fighting in the war?
Yeah.
Before-
And then he like legitimately went to train again, and then
Yeah.
AJ again, and then AJ was just like
AJ's trash.
AJ
hey.
had that tantrum.
AJ's trash.
AJ had that weird tantrum.
Yeah, really weird. Like kind of just like
First he did something bad, then good, then bad, then good. It was like how it was way like he just I think he was like so like
bro.
Manic in the
He
moment.
turned into what's it called? It's popular in the UK. He like when you he turns into like that Brent. Oh, what's the character? It's the character Ricky Gervais plays. It's like he Brented it.
yeah.
Where like he was just like when he was saying I don't know what's going on in Ukraine, but it's not good.
It's okay, yeah.
And it's
Just
so
like-
he's so ignorant, like he doesn't actually know
No,
anything.
because he was
so it's
trying
just
to like
yeah, I know, be like,
defend what he was previously doing by throwing the
it's the
belt
office.
out
It's the
and all
office. It's the office
It
thing,
is,
like because
it
you know in
is.
terms
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like,
you're trying
know,
to fix back like you realize you did something awkward and you're
That's
like,
what I mean,
oh,
but
let
like
me retrace.
he was just terrible. Like
Yeah.
the fact that no one like came and just took his mic away, I was like, nah, this is enough for you, man. You've like because something's got to be going on in his head, right? Because like I think we always forget that they're humans.
yeah.
Like he's a human at the end of the day. Like,
Yeah.
is he 6'5" and does he have all these muscles?
Yeah.
Probably could he fuck anyone he wants? Probably. But
Yeah.
he's still a human.
Yeah.
Probably has emotions
Yeah.
still. So as much as like, but okay, if there is a case to ask this, right? Do we have to care about his feelings and his emotions less than other people because he's really good at something still, and he has all the benefits of living a life and money, fame,
Well,
height. You gotta add height in that, right? I think we gotta care less about tall people's emotions. We gotta take care of the
because
short
you've already
people.
got these advantages in life.
Exactly.
What more do you want?
Exactly. So
Like-
I think the taller you are, the more you have to put up with, just in general.
Right.
Like, I think you should just have to take one on the chin a bit more than the short guys. Like, if you're really short, it's like a midget, right?
Right.
Or dwarf, sorry. If it's you don't want to shit on a dwarf,
Right.
because it's like, oh, you've probably gone through quite a lot in your life. You don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
So it's like obviously we shit on them least, and tall people we should be shitting on the most. We got to punch up. You know, we don't punch down.
Yeah.
And that is a clear one there.
Mm.
So I think for AJ should in theory take the most slack out of any human being on the planet, I think. Because he's one of the tallest. He's in the top 1% tallest.
Right.
Incredibly skilled at one specific thing.
Incredibly ripped. Good looking as well.
Ripped, good looking.
Very
got the
popular,
best
known
genetic,
as
like probably the best genetics that a woman would want.
Yeah.
Like he's probably been
known
given
around the world.
known everywhere. Every woman knows him, would love to be with him, love to just hang a night with. No woman. I don't think there's no woman in the world, right? Where if you said, "Would you like to spend a night with AJ?" Not even. I'm not saying anything sexual. You don't have to fuck him.
Yeah.
But would you like to meet him? Would you like to meet him? Have the opportunity to meet him?
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
Every girl would go.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they probably look best nice that night.
Yeah,
They do their best. They do
Yeah,
their.
yeah.
So it's like.
She's not wearing any panties.
Yeah, she's exactly. So I think we can live with him if he has a little downfall, you know. Yeah, like that's absolutely fine. Anyway, before we will get on to that, I was gonna say there's a good power move, and I suggest you use it because I have. Have you ever? How do you suppress yawns? Have you ever tried to suppress yawn? Like you're talking to someone in a conversation.
Like
have
that,
you ever?
like this?
Like, say for an example, I'm a dude that's obviously boring you, right? But like you've maybe not seen him in a while, maybe at the workplace.
Oh, well, swallow it like almost like a fucking.
Is that what you do?
Like a burp, and then burp it out, and just go, oh, sorry, just burp, make it into a burp. You know.
I heard the best one is sneezing. You just got to pretend like you sneeze. As you get to. Sorry about that, mate. And then.
Sorry, bro.
Because sometimes they even bless you for it.
Yeah, and then you get the double blessing.
Then you're like, I don't even deserve to be blessed right
Yeah.
now, but I'm getting blessed.
Well, I feel like
And as an actor, I think you should be good at it.
that is a good possibility, but I think my one is way better. You know what mine would be?
What?
You just go into just a sing. Just. Oh, sorry, bro. I just get into these.
And the tears come from
Yeah,
being
yeah,
so
yeah.
emotional.
And he's like, "Why did you sing that?" I was just like, "I just felt that Mozart in that second for some reason."
Yeah,
that moment
emotional.
reminded me of Mozart.
It reminded me of a time in my life where I was struggling, and that's the song that
Well,
I
you know how you
resonate
go
with
high pitch anyways when you go and you go. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if you just go every time into that
Yawning flow.
Or no, or like slowly, like. Oh, just guess, you know, I can feel it.
Everyone out there who would be listening to this is yawning right now.
The yawning flow, probably, because
it's contagious.
So many times, yeah.
That's cool.
Welcome back
Welcome
to
back, yeah, welcome back.
ScumCast. I'm Rash,
I am Jack.
and this is episode 93.
We're getting out there. We had some people pull out.
Yeah, we were supposed to have people come in, actually.
Can we bash them just on anyway? And just say bad shit?
No, because he wants to come back, anyways, when he comes back from India.
Okay, so I can't say mad shit about him. I can't be like this little pussy here right now. Like,
You can, actually. You can.
Because I don't know him.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead.
Little pussy, little virgin pussy.
Because, you know what? Look, you can say whatever you want, because I actually went in on a guy at work. Like, really went in.
Yeah, you told me about this
Yeah.
briefly. Like you
Yeah.
said that you like.
So
really like,
it was a weird moment because I haven't had one of those moments, possibly in a long time.
are you gonna go into depth on it? Like,
Not too much depth, but basically
No, but like, okay, can you give me just the idea? Like, did you feel bad afterwards?
a little bit.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's what I want.
A
So
little
get going.
Because and okay, so basically what the argument was about was he was walking around and not really doing as much work, and he was telling other people to do work, and he was doing these other jobs which are just lesser jobs that he's kind of avoiding shit. And then I'm fine if you're being a lazy cunt and you're not calling anyone else out for being a lazy cunt. That's cool. Like, I won't say shit to you. Like, if you're a lazy cunt, whatever, I'll do some work, I'll do my work, and da-da-da. Anyways, he basically was like going off at other people below, oh, he's lazy, and then he'd talk to you or talk to others, be like, this cunt's being so lazy. And it's like, well, how can you be so like hypocritical? So I basically kind of like went in on him around like 4 or 5 other guys, and was like just going in, and he was like replying with other things, and I was just kind of going in and in and in. There's no reason to explain the context, but like I was really just going in on the guy brutally, and everyone after was like, oh, like, you know, when I would say some shit. Yeah. So that obviously hyped at the moment. But even after one of the friends at work was like, oh, you went a bit too far, edgy. I was like, yeah, might have, because I made a really bad joke about like, because it's so. We call him something based on his looks. Yeah. And I did something that would refer to that at the end. After I burnt him about the work thing, I even added on that little extra joke, like that cherry on top.
Is it a joke if you've just been arguing?
Isn't.
Yeah.
But no, but what I said to him was a joke.
Oh, is it a good timing for a joke?
It wasn't good timing for a joke. But I did it on purpose because then that made the joke even more brutal.
Can you say something that's offensive and brutal and mean and just say it's a joke?
No, because what I'm trying to say is it wasn't, I didn't say it like that as like, oh, I just said a joke to him. No, I actually, what I did was in joke form, but was brutal, was bad. But it was in joke form. That's what I mean. Like, I didn't just say something. It was a whole action of something and saying something.
Okay.
I don't want to go into too much detail, but...
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So, okay.
But if it was a weird moment after. I felt, like, exhilarating.
With at your work, do you have people watching over you, like supervisors and stuff? Or are you kind of, like, free to...
Sort of, no, not really.
Yeah, okay, so
and that's what causes the problem, because cunts then have to kind of regulate themselves and be, like, you know... Obviously, if...
There's not one guy that like.
Heaps of
so there's not one team leader.
Not really.
So everyone kind of has to like.
So I've chosen to make myself team leader by
having
goes at people.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, as team leader, would you go to the actual like?
See, that's the issue. Is if I go to the actual supervisor, I don't think anything will specifically be done. I think.
No, I'm not saying about the situation. I'm just saying, are you the type of person to be talking to a supervisor?
No, because I don't like.
So then you're not really team leader, then are you?
You want to hear this? You want to hear this? Ready? So a few of the other boys wanted to snitch on him beforehand.
Yeah.
Like they wanted to go to the supervisor and the boss and be like, this guy's being lazy, but he's also actually like fully terrorizing this one guy.
Yeah, and that one guy being you?
No.
Was you?
It legitimately wasn't, bro. It wasn't.
It's okay, man. I can be your emotional.
No, it wasn't. But that also showed me that I stand for the weak. You know, it showed me something. It showed me that in moments like it's happened before where they were terrorizing that same guy was terrorizing this other guy. Like when I just started early on, and because I was close to that guy, they were like just coming at him, and he was just in a shit mood. And I just like, because he wasn't doing anything about it, I kind of said something back and started terrorizing them, and then they shut up. And so it's like, I almost take myself as the Batman at the workplace. You know what I mean? I'm the real vengeance. Like, because I know if those boys wanted to go and tell the guy, and I was like, no, I don't want to be really a part of this. Like, because I just don't think he will do anything. He'll get a warning. The place is too lenient, you know, blah, blah, blah. After a few days of being a good worker, he'll go back to being a shit worker again. So my way, and he pissed me off that day, was retaliating my way. Being fully honest and brutally honest and telling him, you're a fucking lazy cunt. You're avoiding work, blah, 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 all of these things. And in front of a few people, not just him, just to make sure that not only does it burn, but you know, other people know that it's been said.
Yeah. People probably told their significant other, if they have one, that the scenario that happened. 100%. That like you should have seen this guy work. Like, you know, they were pillow talking with their misso, and they were like, 100%. Should have seen this guy work, man. He fucking was a bit brutal. Hey, like I was crying. I needed a break. Yeah. It was tough. Like you created a scene in people's lives. That day was the day that you went.
When I heard him tell like the third person in that day to do something and then walk up, don't do fuck all, and then talk to someone and be like, oh, these cunts are being so lazy. I just snapped, and then I just went, vengeance. And then it came at me.
How did the power
feel? Came out, oh my God. And after that,
you started levitating?
I realized something, because I haven't done something like that in such a long time, and use my aggression in a positive way, I believe. Not in a positive way to some people's
Is it more so just...
But, you know what I mean? Instead of like, blah... Okay.
I get what you mean. Either self-defense kind of thing, or in defense, or in like...
In defense of the whole work environment, to make sure that he stops telling other people what to do and calling them lazy cunts, and for him to feel the wrath. So I felt like I was vengeance. And after feeling like I was the vengeance, I felt great. And it reminded me of the person that I once used to be, and that the person has come back in full effect, and I can see it by last night's charades.
I was gonna say for you, right? Because this is something I have not in common with most of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I really like confrontation.
Okay.
I love when people fucking get like riled up.
I do too, but not probably to the point you do.
Yeah, possibly not, because like I'm the same as you, because I know what you mean.
But I like not involving myself in confrontations that are random, but when I see a confrontation of like the weak and downtrodden being shat on and no one's saying something back, I always feel a need, because I know that not only am I comical in my returns, but I usually have the support of the people. I'm the people's champ.
Yeah, okay.
Like, that's why I have to.
So you do it to stand. I don't do it to stand up for other people most of the time. I do it mainly for me.
I do
like,
it for both. Obviously, there was
an
internal motive as well. I was brewing up, but it was because like everyone else at work was getting pissed off by him, and I was like, well, I've had enough, and I know nothing's gonna ever be done, so I'd rather become vengeance.
Yeah, I just kind of don't mind, like, because I think sometimes people don't realize that people don't often put themselves in other people's shoes when things happen.
Yeah.
So I always notice, for an example, like when confrontation happens, how people react to it.
Right.
And it's like really interesting looking at how people like fuse, or how like they feel after the fact,
right.
In the 5 minutes after. Because I've had a couple recently at work as well.
Yeah.
But because and your work might be the same in this case, where it's a really strange place for men to be.
Right.
Because in my work, there are certain people in certain roles that it's kind of interesting seeing a man who isn't really accomplished that much in their life,
right,
but is still a capable human being.
Right.
Develop like a huge amount of learning in one small, very tiny, specific area of something of expertise.
He's a specialist. Yeah.
So that they're in a high up business. They're in a business in a high up position because they know a specific and they better know that they've probably been doing it 20 years.
Yeah.
So they know it better than anyone else. Probably in the state, right?
Right.
So they have like this weird feeling of power.
Right.
In that little area, in that sense, because when they go to work, they know the most.
Yeah.
Everything comes to them.
Yeah.
Everything goes through them.
That's funny thing is we're all the guys at work are all my age, and the guy that I had to go at is around my age, and his actual counter to saying you're a lazy cunt was, well, I've worked here longer than you, and I've done other things that you don't do, and I was like, that doesn't mean I don't do them, and you working here longer than me has nothing to do with your hard work, and everyone laughed because his point of difference was I've worked here longer. It's like, yeah, but your amount of work within that 3 hour frame
it doesn't mean anything.
Fuck all compared to mine.
Doesn't mean anything. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
And it has nothing to even do with my amount of work.
I'm just saying that. So that's another thing, right? So say for an example, you've been working at a place longer than everyone else. Has he been working there longest out of everyone?
No.
Okay.
One of the longest though.
Yeah, if he's one of the longest though, for an example,
but it's only like a year or so.
Yeah, no, but he will feel like more experienced. Like no, but I'm saying that's where the power builds up. Yeah. Say for an example, he was in that role for 20 years, right? Yeah. He would have the mo. He would be so egotistical.
But it has nothing to do with experience. It has
I know it doesn't. But like that's you got to see
avoidance of work.
That's what I'm saying though.
Because that's.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I'm saying that's where it comes from. Is because they're in this position where they know it the best. They know it better than everyone else because they've been doing it for so long. And it's just a stupid thing. It's such a niche meaning anything. Like, you probably say a weird situation comes up. You probably know how to deal with it best. Well done. But like in terms of everything else, it doesn't actually mean anything. Yeah. Because like it doesn't you can work better than someone and be completely new. That's why people
exactly.
That's why it's the same thing. But like the ego comes with that. The territory comes with that, and men are.
Well, that's why I wanted to shit on his ego in that moment.
Yeah.
And that's why. And that's
okay. And how did he react? How did he react? It's
he basically felt confronted. Obviously, everyone was on my side, anyways. And then he kind of just was like, "Oh no, fuck off," or basically was like, "Oh, I'm not fucking lazy," and walked away and shit. So it's in the end, and he was quiet for the rest of the night. In the end, I was aware that I won, and I guess that was exhilarating as well. But the other thing was, after the next day, I kind of felt bad because I feel like I went a bit too hard on him. But I also, part of me was deserved it a bit. Kind of deserved it. Because it wasn't a thing that happened over a day. It was a thing that's been building up for weeks. So I just kind of snapped.
Yeah, I also I'm not the type of person to feel... I rarely say sorry to people.
Right. I apologized to him the next day, but I also told him the truth. I was like, look, I'm apologizing. I was like, I'm sorry, man. I went a bit too hard on you, but what I said was the truth. I and the reason I told you this is because some of the boys were I basically told him the truth. I was like, some of the boys were planning to tell on you. And I said, I don't think that's going to do anything because I know some other guys have had 3-4 warnings for not coming for not even coming to work or being super late by an hour or two or fucking around or leaving or chilling in the fucking and not been fired. So why would he be fired for being told that he's lazier than the others?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So in my opinion, that's why I told him, I was like, look, I did it because I don't think, and I even told him, I was like, I did it because I don't think anything's going to change, but I also don't want to be a snitch because that's one thing I don't like. I don't like reporting to upper management. If something happens between me and you, it's between me and you. It has nothing to do with upper management.
It doesn't have anything to do with anyone.
And if you're a lazy cunt, I'll call you a lazy cunt rather than go,
unless it's actually affecting, unless it's actually affecting you personally, you don't have to.
Right.
And it's not.
If it's affecting me personally, then I'll just fucking say it. You know what I mean?
And
I'll make, and you know what the thing, I'm so crazy in the sense where if it happens again, rather than being like, okay, I'm gonna go to fucking this person or like the manager or whatever, I'm just gonna keep hammering you every day until you either fucking become depressed or quit.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, no, I don't mean it in that case. I think in your case, it's not really anything serious.
Yeah.
But if it was some 6'8", dude just pushing you around all the time.
Oh yeah.
You probably like.
Oh yeah. Different.
You were like, this is kind of.
If someone's touching you.
Yeah,
because you can tell them to stop, but if they keep touching you in weird ways, you might feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Like,
especially if you're a woman that doesn't have like some women aren't. Obviously, most women aren't confrontation. Let me take that back. Most women are confrontational, but not.
I don't think many are. I don't. Okay. Not as much as men. Not as much as men,
definitely. But I'm saying we're confrontational in different ways. Like I think women are more confrontational with people they know, while men are more confrontational with the rest of the world. Do you get my case? Like I think in a relationship between two people, a woman would be more the confronting, combative one. I think in a relation, personally from what I've seen, like a woman will be the more asking the more questions, being more like da da da. Why is this? Da 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 da.
I think it's kind of the same.
Same.
I think I know. Actually,
but I think guys. No, but what I'm trying to say is, I think women are a bit. No, I'm not saying by much.
Yeah,
but
I'm trying to think
a bit
about
more
it.
In that sense. What I'm trying to say is the difference, but I think a male is more combative towards the world, so they'll be more willing to be like argue with random people, while women aren't like that as much.
Yeah, women don't. I don't think women care to argue with.
Yeah. Unless they get really really old.
I'll argue with people like anyone.
I don't think most women will.
Yeah.
But they'll argue with their mate more than do you know what I mean? Like then a guy would choose to argue with his mate.
Maybe, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I think women sometimes look for reasons to talk, like argue about something. And even if it's not a bad argument, it's like a little combative.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think because I argue with friends all the time. I argue with everyone.
But that's what I'm saying.
So I'm just trying to think about normal humans. I'm trying to.
No, but I'm not just talking about like romantic relationships. I'm talking about close relationships. Yeah, no, I know. That's friends, I'm
family, trying. I'm trying to put my vision because I'm looking at it through my lens,
right?
Which is like
at least in my opinion, my mum and my sister love to cause more fights and more drama than me and my stepdad and my brother like to do back to them.
Yeah. I don't. So I think. For an example, that's what I'm saying. The whole time I've been saying it, but you keep cutting off. Me as a person, I am like that with everyone anyway.
Yeah, but that's
so I have to put myself into another man.
Yeah.
Which is probably in that because in my family it was the same. My mum and my sister would love to argue.
Yeah.
But I love to argue. So I would argue with them all the time, and I'm always wanting.
See, I love to debate. I don't love to argue. If we're arguing about dumb shit and nothing, I hate it. But if we're debating things and I can go back and forth,
I love a petty argument. I love it because I'll be more petty than you.
I can be petty as well, but my pettiness is never really in arguments. My pettiness is in truth. I'll just spice up the truth with pettiness. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll argue with anyone over anything, and I think a lot of people. I mean, I know a lot of people don't care to. So I get that. I don't force it out. You know what I'm saying? Do the digs at work. Like work is never a place to make friends. Don't make friends at work. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Don't meet like don't fucking stop fucking in the workplace as well.
Oh no,
people.
that's you can continue doing that.
No, I mean, like, don't turn
That's not that
work
bad.
relationships into home
Marriages?
relationships.
Okay.
Leave that shit. Like, leave your work girlfriend at work, and have your home girlfriend at home.
What? Okay. I want to ask your opinion on something. Recently, when I was on Instagram, I saw a girl's story, and her story was her getting ready in the mirror and just crying with the song in the background, and the caption was like, just crying while I get ready, or some shit like that.
Yeah,
And she posted the whole thing on her story, like not just a short photo or a short clip, like probably a minute of video or something of her crying. And I just thought to myself, I was like, what? Like, why? Like, is it and like, you know how people are like to bring awareness, and it's like you can bring awareness in so many different ways that aren't egotistical. And then people go, but I'm just trying to identify myself with it. Like, I'm just trying to show that I go through it. And it's like, it just seems, do you know what I mean? Do you know when you see something and they try to push it one way, but it's like, when you look at it from another angle, it's like, it's so egotistical. It's so egotistical.
Yeah. I struggle to like put myself in that because even say you have the worst day.
Yeah.
The worst day, right?
Yeah.
Everything's shitting.
I'm not fucking recording myself.
I'm not putting it anywhere.
Like, do you know what I'm gonna do? Like, my next
Instagram
video is when I'm really sad and like really down bad, horny as well, and I'm jacking off. I'm gonna record myself crying and jacking off.
That's actually kind of the same.
I just want her back, man. And
that's
I
the
hope
same.
you guys can show her this video, and she misses me too.
I think that's the same because like if people have to show they're sad sometimes,
Right.
Surely we have to show all our emotions.
Right.
So we have to fucking.
It just makes
when we're horny, we have to be horny.
Look, I understand your point of awareness, and you're trying to show that you are like going through something, and I guess trying to inspire people that yes, look, you can get through it. Do your makeup while you cry. It's okay. But it's like
probably
ruins the foundation.
Just
seems spiced with a lot of ego.
It's also just what I guess what you're trying to show your followers or your fans maybe, or like
no,
that.
You
that
just
everyone...
want people to be like, "Hey, darling, are you okay? Hey," and then and be like, "Oh my god, the world does care about me. Oh, I shouldn't be this sad. All these men want to fuck me. Okay. You know what? Maybe my broken up relationship isn't that bad." And it's like,
It's not just women though; men do it as well.
I know. I'm not saying. I'm just saying this.
Well, you were in this situation, yeah.
In this specific situation, I saw a woman crying. I've seen men do some weird ass fucking shit as well.
Okay, I'll ask you this.
Like I've seen one of the weird things I've seen a man do is basically just go on Instagram and shit on a woman that he once dated. And it was just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, and his whole idea, but see, his whole concept was awareness again. It was like, I'm just telling this for anyone out there that's had a similar situation, or you know,
some girls used him.
I just want you to watch out for her specifically because she's a manipulator. And it's like, ugh, like ew. Like what? You just want pity from everyone that she fucked you over?
Yeah. Like I was gonna say, there's this girl that's on TikTok. That was like, she was pretty big on TikTok, and then she like dances, like does all these dances, and this dude passed out at a party, and she was like touching him up, I think. Right. I know her name is like Sienna or something. His name was Jack, represent. Okay. And essentially now everyone hates her because like.
And I've seen this, and there was like a little clip documentary of something I've seen.
Yeah. She did the funniest apology video of all time, where she's dancing and which is hilarious. But like, what do you in that case, right? Like, is it bad that I still just say grow the fuck up? Like, you got your dick touched? Him? Yeah, you got your dick touched, bro. Like, shut up. Like, you know, like
I seen his defense. His defense was saying like, look, like I understand what the people are like. He's like, I understand the double standards of men that you're thinking like, why? She's a hot chick, like just let her. But apparently they had a previous relationship. Yeah. She was crazy and stuff. So honestly, I'm not even joking. I could understand his point because I think once you've had something a lot of times that person starts becoming sick to you kind of like, even if they're hot, you know, It's like the end of a relationship.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
It's like the end of a relationship.
Right.
Like, even though that person was extremely hot to you and you were licking their fucking feet, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's
now,
more of the, it's more of the case that
sick,
you don't like the
yeah,
person.
Yeah,
you don't like the person.
and it's kind of like, them even sucking dick in your sleep is kind of like, Like,
I understand that, but at the same time, would I take it very far? No.
Okay, different scenario.
How far would you take
Different scenario, not a person you hate, but a relative. So, you're 14, 15, and your older 18-year-old cousin finds you attractive, and while you passed out by the first time you guys all got drunk, she ended up sleeping in the same bed as you and just giving you like hand.
How old is she?
18.
How hot?
Oh, she's fucking unreal.
Then I don't care. No. I also just I'd probably tell people.
You're passed out.
I like if I found out. So I have to find out in some way, right?
Yeah.
How do I find out?
She tells her younger sister. Her younger sister tells you because she feels like it's weird, but the older cousin still likes you, so she doesn't find it's weird.
Okay.
I love how I gave this full scenario. It's so fun. The father actually thinks it's really diabolical. When
I tell her parents. I'll probably tell my parents, and then to tell them, right? Because they're my cousins, so like they'll be related, right?
Right.
That means they're related, yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'll be like, yeah, you go tell them, but I'll be like, I just don't want to probably see her anymore.
I would probably take the more gentlemanly route.
Yeah.
And
fuck her behind the dumpster next Thanksgiving.
Not just do the same thing back when she's passed out.
Oh yeah. You would get done for that. You would get done. You get done for that.
Why? I'm underage.
My family ties.
I'm underage.
My family ties.
Your family ties?
Do you not know the porn?
Like my family ties. Yeah. My family pies, you mean?
My family. No, there's ties, pies.
Oh,
I think there's heaps of. I think it's heaps of.
Love them all.
Yeah, like she's great. Well, do you know what's stupid, right, about porn? Like, I swear to God, now they just chuck stepmom in every title.
Oh, right.
And I'm like, I don't really actually care about that. Like,
sometimes you see it, and like the guy looks older than the chick. And it's like, how is that his stepmom?
Yeah. Like it's some like 18-year-old girl.
Yeah, and he's like 30. And
but like they want the clickbait. It's porn clickbait, and they're like stepmom, and I'm like, what? I'm like, and then sometimes it's not
I don't
even
look. Honestly, I really don't look at the titles. I just look at the.
That's what I'm saying though. I watched the preview.
Shout out Mila Monet recently. She's been holding me down. Mila Monet.
Fair play. I've been pretty good with porn recently.
Yeah.
I've like kind of had a sabbatical.
I've been better than before.
Yeah. I've been good. I've been like a good boy. Like because I think I go through like stages.
Right.
Sometimes, but also my horniness in that case sometimes is so robotic. To the point where like it'll be a certain time every day, right?
Yeah,
and it's just
it will be like a habit. Basically.
Yeah, it's just like this is what I want to do. This is part of my day. This is part of my routine now.
Yeah.
And like it gets into that, and it's just like I don't.
So I want to ask you, how wide is your palette at this point?
Of porn.
Yeah.
Oh, the front screen. I don't search.
Okay.
Because I've not been using.
How willing are you to get into shemale porn? Right. Okay.
I've watched a shemale video.
Did you buzz?
I didn't. I found it kind of gross and moved on.
Okay.
I was intrigued.
What about if like hi, what's her name? Hi, my name is my name is Aaliyah or some shit.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah. Yeah, she was pregnant.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah, right?
And she had a miscarriage.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah, right?
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Aaliyah with a penis, little one, but like a really little Asian penis that you don't really see.
Yeah.
Don't mind me bringing race into it.
I was gonna say
I mean, the smallest ones I've seen have realistically been.
I've not seen many small ones. I've not seen small ones.
Do you not watch the Japanese ones?
No, I don't watch Japanese porn. I don't watch Japanese porn.
Maybe the Japanese just choose people with small dicks to make the like.
Do they still blur them out? They still blur shit out.
Yeah, they love that.
I hated that.
You can find uncensored stuff.
Yeah, I never searched for that specifically.
But okay.
Do you know what there's a lack of, by the way? Do you know why there's a lack of?
Would you watch her?
Yeah, one sec. Before I answer that, there's a lack of like Asian mums.
Right?
Of porn. But you know, like older Asian women. There's not enough of them.
Kazumi Squirts. Shout out to her.
Okay, I didn't know her.
Oh, Kazumi Squirts.
Yeah, fair enough. There's
not an Asian mum, but like a new level Asian, like a Megan Thee Stallion Asian.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Like
okay.
built kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean by
yeah,
that
yeah.
being a stallion?
Yeah.
Stocky,
yeah,
but
yeah.
nice
Strong.
and fake titties, obviously.
Strong.
But
Yeah.
we may as well show. We may as
Hi,
well.
my name is Elliot.
I may as well show.
Yeah,
it to you.
Wait, would I fuck her or would I watch the porno?
Both. Oh no, not cousin me. Not cousin me. I'm talking about. Hi, my name is Leo with a penis.
That's what I'm saying.
Would you bust the porno?
Where is the penis located? Is it in front of or behind the
What
vagina?
do you mean where the penis?
What-
The same place the penis is always located. She doesn't have a pussy. She just has a penis and an asshole. But she looks like, hi, my name is Aaliyah.
Oh, so she's a dude.
No, it's hi, my name is Aaliyah with a penis. You don't know what she identifies as? How dare you, bro? Fuck, bro.
Would I do anal with?
Alright, this is cousin me, by the way.
Could she? Oh, well, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, like, you know?
Oh, that's not a great angle. That one.
No.
That one's better.
Oh, yeah, no, but trust me, you get some great angles from her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I guess I would probably.
Okay.
Probably would.
You're not fucking, you just bust into her.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. But once you see it, it's like kind of.
You kind of want to get just the like back angle where you're not seeing the willy.
Yeah.
You know, and
you
you're
want the willy
thinking
out
that
the
it is.
side.
You're just. It's like,
you're
it's
not.
It's
You're
the
naive.
magician's trick. It's there, but it's not there.
You're naive.
Yeah. You're misled.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what I want to do now? I want to make transsexual like women porn, but angle out the penis, and then like just make sure you can just see the asshole and stuff, and then they'll just think it's like anal play the whole time, and then at the end is when the guy like and then when
The M.
finishes,
Night Shyamalan twist.
I'll get it turned around and it'll be a penis. So even if you finish at the end, you're like, oh my god, it was a guy. Yeah, I want to
make comedy porn.
I want to make comedy porn.
Comedy porn. That's actually a good step.
Yeah.
I think the industry is such a weird world because they for some reason like in this like sensible media you can't like swear on TV and do all that in mainstream that so-called mainstream like TV, right? You can't make like certain things, you can't say certain things.
Yeah.
But then you've got porn,
which is like so acceptable with everything.
Yeah.
And weird shit as well.
But like in the most left field area.
I've heard white chicks say the N-word in porn.
Yeah, because what are you gonna do? Like take it away? Like take it down? Oh, I want to cancel this porn star. I want to cancel this porn star.
Yeah.
But she said.
And she's never using it in malice. Look, she always just says, "Put that
Is that
dick
Riley
in
Reid?
my ass," or you know.
Is that Riley Reid?
I've heard a few different ones.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Because Riley Reid was rapping and fucking.
Right? Yeah.
Because what do you make of that like little song?
Hey, look, I know that whoever fucking produced it that night fucking had the best sex in his life.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't think she did terribly.
Nah, she didn't do bad, but I also think, man,
maybe a bit.
She's one of, there's a few on my list that I definitely want to get a taste of for sure. Like
she's married now, isn't she?
Yeah. But
she's still making pornos?
If she's in the industry, I can always pay them.
Yeah, she used to do that fan shit. Hey, she used to do that fan shit.
Joking, that's at the level I want to get, is to the point where I can pay the porn stars to do videos with me.
Yeah.
So I can do the ones that I like.
Yeah, fair enough. What did you make about that fan shit that she used to do? She used to like fuck like fans.
That was crazy.
I respect. What kind of a weird like dynamic would that be? No, but what? I don't know. I know she. No, I respect her how openly she is about how much she loves sex. But like, how much of a weird dynamic would that be during sex?
Right.
When you're a fan.
You're obsessed.
Because you're just like, but imagine her. That's ultimate power, right? In that situation, like it's just like, imagine a girl following us, right?
Yeah.
And she's in love with you.
Right.
She's in love with you.
Right.
Let's say 4 years time. 4 years time. So how old will you be in 4 years time?
70.
Yeah. So you're 70. Okay. And she's just turned 21. Mm-hmm. So she's like prime.
I feel like.
She's
look,
prime.
I followed the Leo DiCaprio rule.
So she's eligible.
She's eligible.
She's
as
eligible
long as she's not 25 and older.
For another 4 years, she's eligible, right? Okay. And she loves you. She thinks you're hilarious. She downloads she pre-saves all your songs.
Right.
So like, she's got her own like
she's
playlist,
getting this dick for sure.
which is called Sad Emperor.
Okay.
And then which is like her sad playlist. And like went from her sad set of songs for you, and then she's got like her like
and
vibe,
she's also got
and
a
then
fan
like
page for me.
Yeah. She runs the Brazilian account.
She's Brazilian?
No, she isn't Brazilian, but she
Oh.
runs the Vash Brazil.
What? Okay, can you give me nationality at least so I can
She
imagine it a little better?
is.
Give me all.
She's
her
Scottish.
Give me all her measurements.
She's Scottish.
Give me her measurements.
She's 5'7".
Okay, that's Scottish. Yeah,
she's
what color
Scottish.
hair? What color hair?
She's blonde. She's a blonde.
Oh, okay.
She's a blonde.
Like, can she look like this girl?
She
Can she look like this girl? Wait. Can she be this girl? Wait.
I'd say she looks like a. She's a 7 out of 10.
Can she look like this girl?
No, she's a 7 out of 10. No, she definitely can't look like that. That's not.
Oh, but
No.
you would describe
No,
it like
because
her,
that would be too easy. No. So she's a 7 out of 10. She's a 7, right? Right? You happy with a 7?
Right. Like, but what would you
It's
rate
not-
this girl then? Like,
She's like a 9. She's like 9.8. Like she's like very high on the scale. Like what are you talking about? I'm not giving you her.
Who's a 7? Like,
I'm just think of a 7. Just think of a think of a
oh,
blank 7.
7?
Think of a blank
7?
7. Just think of a blank 7.
Or a 6?
At her prime,
Best.
at her
Okay.
prime.
Wait. 5 years later, she matures and has been working her job for a while. Now she's skinnier because, she's more in the... she's wisened up.
No, because that's what she's better than a 7 when she was at her best.
She look like a 7 now?
She puts on 10. She puts on 8.
Should be a 7.
No, is what I'm saying. Her. This is the girl, right?
Okay, we're talking about her.
Yeah, her. But
Okay.
she puts on 8 kilos.
But that doesn't make her 7 then.
No.
That makes her like a
No.
Raso.
No, I know. That's my point. That's the one that's chasing you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 5 kilos. 4.
Can she just remain the weight?
No.
Oh.
A tiny bit more. Like a tiny bit more where you're starting
But
to get
where is
frustrated.
where is the weight going? Also want to know.
It's very balanced.
Can it go to her bunda?
It's all over.
Usually did go to her bunda.
Yeah, it did, but it's all over, right? Anyway, a couple kilos, just a noticeable couple kilos, right?
Okay.
But she's a like you're on a night out,
Okay.
and she's up.
Yeah, she's obsessed. She
she's
makes the fan page. Yeah, but she does a Brazilian fan page, but she's not Brazilian because we know she's not.
How would you go with fucking her?
The same way I'd fuck
Okay.
anyone else, I guess.
Interesting. You
Why?
wouldn't feel any other type. I see. I'd get weirded out at that point.
Why?
I don't know. It'd just be weird.
But I already know her, so maybe no. Maybe she should. What if
You don't know her in this scenario because she's your fan. So you don't know her at all.
Okay. I would definitely eat her ass first.
Yeah. Okay. So you're putting her on a pedestal a little bit. Yeah. You bring her up to your level.
No, just because if it looked like her.
Okay. So you're into. Okay. So
Because she had the.
is there? Okay. So
She
if-
had the fucker.
For you, right? Say for an example, a skinny girl,
Okay.
no ass.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to eat the ass there? You're
No, I
not.
still might eat the ass.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm on like.
But
what-
it's because it's so big and it's like I'm going to be in it when I'm eating it. That kind of is thrilling.
When's too big for you?
When. Never actually.
Yeah, it's weirdly.
Never. It's more when the rest of the fat is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If she's legitimately like. And then like
Yeah.
just got the
Like
fat,
there's some
like
weird.
BBL,
There's
BBL.
some weird.
Like,
Like,
even
yeah.
look,
Have you seen those extreme women?
I don't really want to marry a woman with a huge BBL,
Yeah.
but holy shit, I'll fuck a bitch with any size BBL. Boobs can get too big though,
Yes. Agreed.
especially the fake ones when they
Yeah,
get
when they're coming
outside.
out vertically.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
they're coming horizontally.
It's
Sorry.
like melons.
Yeah, when they're like out
Watermelons,
here.
legit.
Like I actually can't. I actually kind of like a natural boob. I like natural boobs.
Oh, same.
Natural boobs are fantastic.
And
Like,
I like my cuts, the first 3, A,
What do you
B,
mean?
C.
oh,
Yeah.
crazy! Yeah.
Obviously, like D's and fucking.
Yeah,
but once it
yeah,
gets
yeah,
to that
yeah,
point,
yeah. I like mine either. I don't
it
mind.
starts disfiguring a lot and deproportioning.
Yeah. See, you're-
I'm a proportions guy, so I like when they're small and enough
like
for the
small. I like
hands,
small.
enough for the hands to play
I
around
like
with,
small. I like
enough for
small.
the penis
Yeah.
to like be in between.
Yeah,
but
yep.
like. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I know. I get what you mean.
because when it gets to this point, it's like, what are we?
Yeah,
doing?
like you don't want them. Like it's you don't want them too far.
You want them to be
you want them to
nicely
be.
sitting
You want them to
still.
be.
Even if they're big,
to
you
be-
want them to still be nicely sitting. You know?
Yeah. So but definitely, boobs can get way too big.
Right.
So arse you can't get too big because you know those type of freak women
Because the
that
hips
they put.
keep getting bigger as well.
That's what I'm saying. So you see those freak women like on Instagram and like
Yeah.
where certain people in the comments are like, oh, like that's the best thing ever, and then certain people in the comments are like, nah, this isn't like
Yeah.
there were guys that are like, nah, this is not
I would
for
never,
me.
bro.
This is not for me.
All natural.
I do not stand for this obscene size of an ass. So like you don't care. You're putting it like okay because those women
big butty man.
because have you seen the women right that are shaped literally like they're like this but then they come in like that. Like you see the women they're like this.
Yes,
and then they
like
come but no
a
but
rectangle.
then they come in like that. You know the ones that are like
Oh.
crazy like you've seen the extremes right. You've
Yeah,
seen the
yeah.
extremes right like.
No, it's this shape that's crazy. When it goes from thin and then it gets thicker and the thighs arc.
Oh yeah, obviously it does because you just. Yeah, you
just
just because they stand that way. But yeah, I mean more so that curve there is the mental one.
the
Right?
hourglass.
That's the hourglass part of it is the mental one. Like what? Because they always have they can't do it perfectly, right? They don't have the smooth skin of a model that walks the runway, right?
Those ones, the extremely curvaceous.
Yeah, they're not smooth skinned the same way like you know.
I've seen
it's not
some.
possible.
Okay, what about this girl? Right, this girl is pretty curvaceous. She's a.
You have to give her a name. Like,
Oh yeah, we can. It's Selena Smith.
Okay, Selena Smith is who we're looking at. No, but no, I'm not, dude. No, dude. I'm talking about the crazy cunts. I'm talking about like literally the unbelievable.
Oh, like the.
Well, this is.
But
What,
there's even-
she's just like one of the.
Even
She's
they
an
have,
ice cream.
but
she-
even they have modeling chances. Like they're still commercial
No,
modeling. They
I'm
can't do
talking-
runway. I know what you
you
mean.
don't
They
even
can't
know.
do runway.
You're not talking about
They
the same
can't
type.
do runway. I know what you mean. They can't do runway because you have to be a specific height and weight and stuff.
I'm
like
not.
that
I'm
for
not
runway.
even. I'm not talking about them. So it's pointless.
Okay.
So
You're talking about the big body girls.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
They can still do commercial shit. They can't.
No, they don't. No, they don't. The ones that like who's that fucking chick on Pornhub that doesn't show her face? That's the biggest ass like
Oh
Valentina.
yeah, the Latina one. Yeah,
That's the type of thing I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's
Those ones.
huge.
I'm talking about those ones, right? That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
you didn't get models like that.
No. Yeah, well, no. I'm saying their skin isn't like the smooth.
Right. But
So-
yeah,
so-
because she's got so much going on.
Yeah, she's
You
got
know, it's
so
hard
much to
do.
hold. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
So
yeah.
those asses,
Yeah,
you're again
sure.
still you're
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Thank you for
So-
educating.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I was just wanted you to be on the same page.
Yeah.
So how big of that do they have to get before you're like, okay, no. Like, is there a height limit? Because like those women are
It's
normally
proportion.
short. They're normally
Proportion.
yeah. Okay.
All is proportion. That's all I was going to say. I can't answer that in any other way.
Yeah.
But funnily enough, the whole "thank you for educating me" thing, I actually want to talk about that. I find that hilarious. Have you seen that recently?
No.
So it's a lot more in your community, the leftist community.
No worries. Thank you.
Yeah. So
Appreciate it.
um,
It's a good community we have going on here.
me, I'm a conservative. No, I'm not. I'm apolitical. That's what I've decided to go with now. So there's this whole like thing that I've seen. It's like when two people are talking and someone corrects them, like, no, that's actually not the right terminology or whatever, and the other person will go, okay, fair enough. Thank you for educating me. They say that to each other now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it's
I do notice that.
Slimy.
I do. I know.
Thank you for educating me, because it comes out kind of like spiteful almost. Because I could say that in a spiteful way. Like if you say something to me and I fucking finally have to agree because I realize you're right, I'll go, thank you for educating me.
See, I actually took it in a completely nice way. I was like, cool.
But I was being nice that time.
Yeah.
But I was being sarcastic also. But
I know I didn't take it that way. I don't.
I was being sarcastic.
I know. I can tell that now. But I was. You see, my brain in every situation just goes, oh, he's being nice. Cool.
Yeah.
I must
Well,
be
I'm
good.
not.
I must be good. I must be good at something. I must be doing.
Well,
I
that's
must
just
be
your
good.
ignorance in
Yeah.
your life. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just like whatever.
Everything that you have a filter in your life where once it gets to this point in this wall, if it's negative, it amplifies twice into positive. And it's like if someone's like, Jack, you're a piece of shit. It's like, Jack, you have nice hair. Your eyes are cute.
No. What it is like if it's something like that, it'll be like they obviously don't know what they're talking about. I must start hanging out with these people as much.
It's like they don't know what they're much talking about. And the fact that he's even thinking about me that much to even say this,
he must love me.
He must love me.
Yeah.
He's thinking about me, so
well, he has way too much. I have way too much time in his head. He should probably stop thinking about me. That's actually probably my thought process every single time someone says something bad about me. Which I don't know. Yeah.
I saw another funny thing on the weekend. This TikToker. So what she did was, which I found very interesting, which I found we could also do, which would be funny, I think. So what happened was she went on a TikTok comments, and all of these women that like came at her, insulted her and shit, like just for no reason, she messaged their husbands.
Okay, yeah.
So she messaged their husbands and basically like was like trying to get like to see how far they go with her. And what did the guys, even after he got caught out, he still messaged her after saying that like at first I just thought I came in and I was staying just for the looks, but you're actually kind of funny too.
Oh, that's
right.
Oh, that is just the worst line by a dude. Like, also just, do you know what's...
That's Ren and Simp.
Do you know what's also just a weird thing to say? You're actually kind of funny.
No, I love... Do you know the best way to insult a girl is to say, you're actually really funny for a girl. You must have brothers.
But also, that is just like the most like stupid thing to say. Like, it is. But like, yeah, that's... You're actually kind of funny. So what would
I thought maybe possibly me and you can go on TikTok. For our next few videos. Yeah. And find a few people that have their Instagram up and stuff. And if it's obviously we're gonna look for guys because we're not gonna fucking. I mean, if we can find gay guys and we can inbox their boyfriends.
See, that's the problem, right? That's the problem, right? For guys, most of the guys in TikTok comments, I don't think will have relationships.
True. Oh, that makes it so hard.
It does. For us, we can't do something like that.
Well, we actually get a lot of lesbians hating on us. So do we message like?
Yeah, maybe we say we try them. We try
girls' girlfriends and try to turn them straight.
Yeah, because it's definitely. I think it's definitely
just send them straight dick pics on Instagram.
Yeah.
Be like, fuck that vagina salad looking thing. Just come suck this fucking meat, bro.
How long? I just thought of this just then, right? Sending a dick pic isn't classed as sexual harassment, right?
It is.
It is. Okay, so if you get caught with a dick pic, you go to jail.
Sending.
Yes, I'm saying. So if someone goes, look, he sent me a sick dick pic, they can go arrest him.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
He's sending a list of pictures.
Because that's what I thought would have been the case. But no, then fuck you. They're my list of pictures. So if it's consensual, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to ask consent for sending dick pics.
So you can trick them.
Dude,
you could say,
dude,
instead of saying, can I send you a dick pic?
I could go to jail, bro. I could go to jail.
Right, but
fuck.
You could say, can I send you some meat?
Summer Rae has all the power.
Right, Summer Rae can put
but
only in America. So you're safe. Just don't go to America.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I won't ever step foot because I don't. Yeah.
Right.
That's dangerous, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm safe other than that.
Yeah.
Because everything else would have been consensual.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking back.
I hope.
Yeah, I've not sent my dick to like random chicks.
Well,
have you sent your dick to anyone that you've not met? I have.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How long did you were you like?
A month.
Has this been semi recently?
No.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I had this really interesting one. You know, remember that phase we went through where we were like on Tinder, like ages ago?
Mm-hmm.
All of us, and we're just trying to see how many nudes we get. And I think me, Harry, and like them were trying to see how quickly we get nudes from a girl.
Good sport. We've done that from the young days.
It was fun. It was fun back in the day. But I remember this one night I was just trying to get them off this chick, and I woke up to just a flurry of fucking the videos and shit.
Yeah, catalog.
Like, and she
sent you the whole catalog. She was like Russ. She was like, I've got 11 albums.
She was going crazy, and I was just like, I literally was speaking to her the night before, and I was just like, this is unbelievable. This is. She had logs upon
She
logs.
sent you live selector.
Like the snap.
She sent you different routes you can take. She's like, if you like me fingering myself,
This is my
go to
POV
this,
section. This is my POV section. This is if you want to see me.
And
get
then she
railed.
shows like inside her. She has one of those cams and she like inside her
bro.
asshole and the vagina.
Yeah, but like she was
Inside
the fucking Snapchat reel was going for ages. I was just like there in the morning, like, geez, this is like I was there with her.
Yeah.
I could feel the aroma.
Yeah.
It's great, okay, well. But anyway, that was all I had to say on that. So
Yeah, same. Do you have anything else?
I don't. This week has been a mild one.
Pretty dead thing. I just want to shout out Mitro, just for being the best ever, and also just the fact that like once again proving to everyone in the world that us Serbs are the greatest. We have Jokic, we have Mitro, and we have Djokovic, and then we dominate in so many other sports that no one really cares about apparently. But yes, you would care if you were good at them, but you're not. Which is water polo, handball.
I like
volleyball.
water polo more, and like handball. I like it as well.
Okay,
I
well
like-
there you
I
go.
like
That's
sports.
sports we dominate in. So
You definitely do have like niche sports in that case, like,
Yeah.
and then tennis is probably your biggest one, obviously, right? And Serbia,
Other
then
than
and then
basketball,
basketball.
'cause
No, but
double
tennis, you're like you've got Djokovic.
Well, yeah, we've had him for so long now that it's like we're cemented in tennis.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like he's kind of taken that.
Well,
from-
he's gonna end up the greatest of all time probably at this point. With
at this rate,
with
yeah,
the age
but-
he's
yeah,
going at this
yeah.
rate that he keeps winning, he will.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like because more so than football, because like football still you aren't nowhere. You've not
Right.
you've not done anything really.
No.
Yeah, so, but
We've
like-
had some decent players, but no one great. Mitro is the only Serbian that's broken a record in football, I guess. I think.
Yeah, he has. I mean, he has the championship, like
That's
that
a
crazy
record,
thing.
that record, yeah.
Vidic will probably have some records. I'd say,
Possibly,
like, he'd have some records.
Probably most
Trying to
title
think.
wins
Yeah,
for the
like
team in
yeah,
Serbia
like
out of any
yeah,
Serbian player.
yeah, he'd have quite a few like accolades, I think.
True.
And I think that's probably the.
Oh, and yeah, Vidic won Defender of the Decade or whatever.
Yeah, he
fuck
would
that
have won
thing was.
like
Yeah,
some big like
yeah,
defender awards
something
like that. So yeah, he would have had some shit like that.
Do you have your Sunday select?
Mine is probably it's probably Money by JD.
Yeah, mine's a JID one as well. Probably Radar by JID.
Money, all I need, all I want.
Shout out to our boy. He released his album. It's a classic. Fantano said it's a strong 9.
Classic also.
And
agreed,
everyone
so-
that listens to Fantano knows that's the truth. So.
Yeah, everyone knows that. Like, we have to
Even
listen
though
to
I don't
something.
usually agree with Fantano, I agree on this one.
I actually, to be fair, I disagree with most of my favorite albums with Fantano.
Yeah.
He didn't like Dave. He didn't like Psychodrama.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
he does. I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? He doesn't like swimming. Fuck,
Right,
fuck,
which
fuck,
that
like,
was
he
weird.
doesn't.
That
He
was a
doesn't
weird
like.
one because that was like very sonically, musically beautiful. I don't
Yeah.
understand. There was a concept to it. He usually
Likes
loves
that
things like
shit.
that,
He loves
right?
that shit.
So
Yeah, normally.
maybe he
He
just
likes
hates-
circles.
you
He
know
likes
what? You know what?
circles.
Maybe he just doesn't like Mac because they look similar.
Maybe because he was stealing his vibe. Oh my god, there's beef. here all
Maybe
along.
Fantano's always wanted to be Mac but couldn't because he didn't.
He
have
does
the
get
full
all his
talent.
Drake takes pretty much correct.
No, that's false. Okay, and on that,
He does.
Thank you for
actually-
listening. Peace and prosperity.